So you just started playing Terraria and having a hard time? Don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'll give you 5 tips that will help you get started in the world of Terraria. My first tip is to build a base on your first day. Building a base will protect you from the enemies at night, and will make it so that NPCs can move in. In order for NPCs to move in, they'll need a comfort item and some sort of flat surface. My favorite things to use are the wooden table and the chair. They also need a background that you place, so no using the dirt backgrounds in the caves, and they'll also need a light source, like a torch. Make sure to make your houses big enough, 9 tiles wide by 7 tiles high, including the walls and ceiling. When you're finished building your base, NPCs should move in when they meet all of the requirements. Number 2 is to explore the world. This is the most important thing you can do in Terraria. The more resources you have, the more you can build and craft. Here's some info about the world you find yourself in. Ocean biomes are at both ends of the world. There are 3 important areas in your world: your evil biome, either Crimson or Corruption. This is where you'll make a lot of progress in the early game. The dungeon. This is a big maze-like building near the edge of one side of your world. Don't enter it before you kill Skeletron, or you will be killed by the Dungeon Guardian. And finally, the jungle. A big and overgrown biome that houses some dangerous monsters like wasps, jungle spike slimes, and piranhas. The jungle will always be on the opposite side of the world than your dungeon. My next tip: upgrade your weapons and armor. As you explore, you may die a lot. A simple way to get stronger is by upgrading your gear and crafting armor. Collect as many resources as you can to make a furnace to smelt all the ore into bars. There are 4 tiers of metal in the early game. Here's what they are from weakest to strongest. First, you have copper and tin. Next, you have iron and lead. Then you have silver and tungsten, and finally, you have gold and platinum. Make sure to always upgrade your gear when you can. Tip number 4 is to learn the linear progression line. Like a lot of survival-based games, there's a linear progression line to follow that is not really stated when you play. There are 2 main phases in Terraria: pre-hard mode and hard mode. You start out in pre-hard mode when you first spawn in the game. The goal of pre-hard mode is to beat a boss called the Wall of Flesh in the Hell biome at the bottom of the world. Progression through this mode is as follows: spawn and collect resources, beat the Eye of Cthulhu, beat the Brain of Cthulhu or the Eater of Worlds depending on your evil biome, beat Skeletron and explore the dungeon, and then finally, beat the Wall of Flesh. When you beat the Wall of Flesh, you will permanently transform your world into hard mode. For more information on hard mode, go to the wiki in the description. And lastly, tip number 5, have fun. Terraria is a game designed for you to do really whatever you want, so just get out there and have a blast. Thank you for watching. To see more Terraria videos, click the playlist displayed, and subscribe if my tips helped you out, and I'll see you in the next video.